Like, yes, they have a very nice counter initiate with the Mars, or like they can run together, they Mars Arena, Medusa hits away, Dazzle is healing them all up, Dawnbreaker outs in as well, and oh my god, it is the Vicky that we talked about, and this could be. This draft is kind of bonkers from one anchor. I don't really know how Ricky matches up against Dusa, but it just feels like they don't have a lot of ways of catching one
No.
anchor out at the moment, and they just are capitalizing on it with this sneaky Ricky pick.
I mean, there's a world where I would say that the Spirit Breaker and like, it's really weird, right? Like, I think that like if this Ricky is a mid laner, I think there's a world where the Spirit Breaker, the Ricky, and maybe the Weaver with an urn, like,
Just
at this
run all
timing,
over them, right?
just like we use every smoke. We try to like, I think their game plan with the, like, if they're gonna do the Goon Squad of Weaver, Spirit Breaker, and Ricky to create some sort of like, like what's it called, proactivity in their map, would be like 10-15 minutes. Ricky has a defusal, Spirit Breaker has an item, Weaver has an urn. They smoke into Ancients, maybe with Tidehunter too, and then like keep the Medusa away from that Ancient, because I think that like that's. But if like Medusa gets the free farm and they're not able to like push forward, I don't think there's any hope of them stopping Medusa once they hit like 30 minutes.
Okay,
Assuming
I
Medusa
will
has
say though that like I feel like the one anchor for Lost at Sea is they've really steered their draft towards a lineup that can invade, can pressure this Medusa. So they're definitely not lacking any ways of getting in, right? Because the Weaver can always sneak in, set up vision, allow the Spirit Breaker to come in. The Tidehunter a bit more static compared to the rest of his counterparts. But I think whether or not this is a position 5 or position 3 or whatever it is, one thing that we didn't mention is the fact that when this Tidehunter blinks in, usually as a Dazzle, you want to be playing far behind to get that Grave off.
Yeah.
But the tentacles are gonna reach you until you get like cast range items or like repositioning items, right? So Ravage is always gonna hit you if you're positioned right behind the Medusa, which
Bro,
you should
all I'm
be.
saying is I would not want to be Dazzle in this game.
Yeah.
Like, this is a hard Dazzle game. You can get jumped on by Ricky Smoked, you can get charged by Spirit Breaker, you can get caught by Tentacles and Ravage. Like,
It seems
it's like,
it seems like it's not over yet though, because like
No.
there's still more, as in no, I don't mean it that way, but like it seems like both teams are still picking their last pick, so we might still see an active a hero from just one kill. Please, of course, they still have 1 minute on the clock, so a lot of time for them to consider what they want here. What do you think is the optimal pick? Because we see one anchor actually ban out heroes like the Zeus and the Puck.
So assuming this Ricky's mid from this side, I just want. Let me look at these bans. I haven't looked at. Okay, I want a Spirit hero. I want
Okay,
something
Void
that
Spirit
can-
already banned out, so
Void-
Storm Spirit.
Okay, so Ember, Storm, and like, or something active, right? Something that starts a fight. I'm sad that Puck was bad, but Puck would have been perfect.
But isn't it so scary to
Okay. Okay, wait. I have like two conceptions of this draft right now.
Okay.
Right? One conception is Dawnbreaker, Dazzle, Mars, and whatever mid laner they pick. Pango, I guess, on this position. Go and Goon Squad it out 4v5 and try to make things happen opposite side of wherever Dusa is. Or they go full, like, I don't know, like they go like more, what's it called, like 4 Protect 1, I guess, and they just active peel the Dusa, but I'm not really, I don't know, what do you think? Like, I'm a little confused too.
Okay, so I like this Pango because I feel like it gives them a lot in terms of starting the fights without
agree.
having to be in this ball. I think it also gives them a lot of tempo in the ways of like just getting out of these sticky situations, and once you hit that roll, there's gonna be a long part of the fight where you can't really do anything. Even if the Spirit Breaker charges at you, he gets knocked back. And I think it gives them that control that they're looking for. I'm pretty sure this is I mean, regardless, I think it's what they need. Just because of the fact that with Medusa, right, you don't want anyone that saps up farm. You want someone who can be farming these dangerous parts of the map, still be
Yeah.
safe, and also, just make the space for the Medusa to do something.
I think Pango can absolutely work in that way, yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm
I think
just
Dawnbreaker.
curious as to whether it's going mid or whether the Mars is going mid. But once again, they can leave that up to flex, which is nice for them. What now? It's one anchor, and we're actually gonna get the Queen of Pain. So this is something, basically confirming the Ricky in the safe lane and the Queen of Pain mid for Chio here. Which draft do you like more? Because I feel like we're seeing a clash of styles coming in here. We're seeing the
I'm really confused. Like,
Okay, so my read on this is that one anchor is doubling down on the fact that you have no catch. I'm gonna pick a Queen of Pain. You never kill me. You literally never kill me.
I think
And-
they also are on this thing where it's like we can pick anybody off. Like we can kill
Yeah,
anybody who's
yeah.
alone on the map like
one
really
more,
well. And really
one more
easily.
leader for the Goon Squad, right?
Yep. One more leader. It's a dude. I don't know. They're both their goon squads. Actually, I would say that like one anchor probably has a stronger goon squad timing because they have all 5 and they want to carry all 5 into the goon squad.
God
while this
damn.
Medusa will have time.
Wait, are you
Like-
seeing these cosmetics from one
These
anchor
are
that bust-
banging cosmetics.
Yo, this guy is
Okay, bro. I gotta be honest though, right?
Uh-huh.
So because this is on Vicromond, is this a 5, right?
I believe it is a 5.
Okay, well then, like, how do they go high ground? Like, I just don't see, like, they can take every tower as well as they can, but the moment they hit that high ground into fucking Dawnbreaker, into Peng, like, you're stuck in there, Pango's rolling on you,
That's
Medusa's
true.
shooting you with stuff, you're getting hit with Dazzle Q, you're getting
Okay.
stunned by Dawnbreaker and shit, like, how do you go high ground?
You
It
split.
seems so hard.
My read is you split the map. You can only catch so many people with this 2-9 Mars, right? Which is, if I'm
Yeah,
assuming
yeah.
correctly, it's gonna be the 2-9 Mars mid. You can only really catch people with this 2-9 Mars because let's say you go in with the Dawnbreaker, that hammer is
Yeah.
so telegraphed, you're gonna be able to blink out or blink strike out or just even tricks of the trade. So there's no way of catching them. And so they just split the map, right? With Spirit Breaker, they can always make sure the wave on the opposite side of the map is pushed out. They have Weaver just scuttling around so
I
they have
mean,
vision.
like to be honest, dude, like in my opinion, it's like it's on 4 anchors to play disciplined this game. They actually have to be really disciplined, not farm Medusa, play like just keep starving the map until they hit a good enough timing, right?
Yeah.
And I agree. I think that's what they're supposed to do. It's just I think like if I were to give you both these drafts and which one is harder to execute, which one would you think is harder?
Okay, hang on. I need to spectator fog of war for both teams. Is that changing?
Okay, one sec. I gotta use 1 sec. I gotta check something.
Okay, I'm having some trouble with the. Okay, fog of war not working at the moment. Let me just reconnect real quick. Are you in the game actually? Kenny? Monka? Kenny's not in game. Alright, let me just get this set up again. See whether I can get back in, because if I can't, it's gonna be a big disaster. But hopefully we can get back in real quick and nice. Nothing's gonna go wrong. The spectator fog of war has been messing up for me quite a bit lately. But you know, once again, hopefully we can just get right back into it and no issues
I'm
whatsoever.
here.
Hello Kenny, you left me at a terrible time, but it's okay, we both back now.
Oh, it's a rude fight.
Oh, is there? Okay, I guess I'm missing all the action. That's unfortunate. As I missed
Okay.
first blood on to Vicro. A bit unfortunate.
No, they killed the Dusa first.
Okay.
They killed the Dusa first.
So it's a nice
Dusa
little
was-
trade all around, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
So this Dusa is mid lane. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Good aggro pulls from both sides.
Okay, so
Wait.
we have a bit of lane swaps. I actually missed that kill, but it looks like it's a
Yo, how do I
one-to-one.
get on your camera?
I'll stream it
Am I
on
able
Discord.
to?
I'll stream it on Discord.
Okay, I'm streaming on Discord, I guess.
Yeah. Let me say.
Client.
Yeah, this should be fine. You okay?
Yeah, let me disconnect from the game.
Yeah. Okay, sorry everyone for the bit of the T-tours in the game. I had to disconnect to make sure I see. Oh, as I already... Damn, I'm just messing it up. We already get a kill onto this Mars, getting caught out already by the level 1 TIE Hunter Gush, I'm assuming. Yeah, and with Rufio, with the Blink Strike coming in, just so much minus armor. And I don't think we are giving enough credit to this position 5 TIE, right? Because...
No,
they really
I think
just-
this tide is gonna do work. Like, look
Alright,
at this. I think
well,
this,
yeah, we're seeing it.
this tide's
yeah,
gonna walk up to them, press E.
Level 2 now. Getting
Level
beat
2,
up a
okay,
little
okay.
bit, but not that big
Getting
of a deal.
alright, pressing E. Like this Ricky should have a pretty comfortable lane. Now okay, so we do have the position 1 Dawnbreaker. Into this.
Is it?
I
Oh,
actually
it
think
actually is position 1
It is,
Dawnbreaker.
yeah, because they moved the Medusa mid. I actually think this is way better of a setup.
Okay. What's
is
the
way
build though
better.
for position 1 Dawnbreaker? Like, what are you trying to accomplish as position 1 Dawnbreaker? Because we saw that picked up quite a bit. Oh, Benji already making moves on this poor little Dazzle. You can't really stand up to the bug.
Trading.
Oh,
Trading.
damn. Wait,
Oh,
he can actually get the
Benji,
kill in? And he's in!
Okay,
Okay, Benji, big plays. And the salve as well, he stays
Nice.
alive.
Nice.
But
Good
BMW is
salve.
gonna try and find him, but I don't think it's gonna.
Does he pull these creeps? It's
Oh,
pretty important if he
dude.
gets the creeps.
Wait, this
Oh.
guy. Oh, no, no.
No, Benji, no. Oh.
I
Anyway.
okay, I don't think it's that bad because the creeps are already being cleared up, right? But I mean, small thing.
It works.
Yeah, but
It
nice
pulls
little
the
kill
creeps.
all around the map actually.
Okay, so I think that this Dawnbreaker probably goes for anything to just provide utility towards Sedusa and get an early timing.
So you don't
So I
think
would
it's
probably
like
be
a
like-
legit carry Dawnbreaker? It's
No,
just
no. I think that's all Dusa. I think she's gonna go like Armlet, Halberd, like let me look at their what type of utility would work on their side.
Solar Crest, but
Solar
Solar
Crest for
is so
sure,
nice for
yeah.
them.
I know,
Yes.
but I think that's like a 4 item. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if she's gonna go Solar Crest. Yeah, something like that. Like semi carry. Like I think Deduce is going to be the real carry.
Yeah.
I think going for something like a Radiance is way too greedy and does nothing in this situation.
Yeah, fucking what's his face? Nightfall feels bad, man. Alright, Benji getting some hurt put in by Shirts. He's gonna actually go back into this, taking out to the poison touch. He's gonna fall most likely, and Lobbit as well, falling low. Dazzle's revenge here. He's gonna have a rough rest of the
fight
game.
This Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
This Dawnbreaker is so strong. from
Not
level
just that, but
1 to
level
10.
2 poison touch right now. I don't like the second you get tagged by that, you kind of need to just ditch. But they don't manage to. They just kind of fall in the ditch rather. But
I'm
actually
really. Yeah. go ahead.
TPs to bot. That's interesting. Sends the gush out flying, and they just want vision on this Dazzle to punish him, I guess. In comes
Yeah,
Benji.
just- Charging
Bugs
Dazzle,
out.
I guess? Unfortunate. This mid lane matchup is pretty. Oh no, not even at all. Queen of Pain leading by 10 denies.
Yep. And
Pretty gross.
this is something that we saw Tundra pick up a lot as well because this is what you do when you just have so much confidence in your mid laner, right? Like Queen of Pain is this pick that you don't really lose any matchup. You really don't lose any matchup. You either go even or you completely dominate, right? So they really are kind of setting the map up for Chio to just be this goon squad leader and just rotate around the map with his high levels and farm and just make things happen for them. Could really put the pressure onto Uranium Heart here a lot more passive compared to his counterpart, and in comes the gank already. Vital the gush
wow,
in. No
interesting.
mana on Uranium Heart, no Mango as well. Already dealing a lot, but it's gonna be fine.
It's fine.
Just
What do you
slithers
think
away.
a bottle on Dusa? Is that a thing?
I don't think so, but at the same time, we've reached a
You're
point
against
in
Queen
the
of Pain.
game. Not just that, but we've reached a point in the game where there are so many fucking runes, so it doesn't even matter, right? Like you just get.
Dude, I also think that like over time, I feel that like mid lane has gotten way like less punishing. Just because of like how the runes work and like how picking a dominant matchup makes less sense in mid, but I guess this is like different. Like this Juice is having a really hard time.
Yeah.
Can we see how many stacks they're having? Like what's the stack situation?
Okay, so they got
We
one
got-
stack here and one stack here, so really
stack,
nicely done
alright.
from Bang Roach, man. I will say though that on the topic of the many the bottles and the many runes,
Yep.
Queen of Pain historically a hero that really powers up with every single rune that she gets, right? So it
Yeah.
kind of makes sense that she's in this position now where she's such a strong mid laner. Because she
Yeah.
just manages to get these runes, get the
That
free
makes a lot of
refill.
sense actually. Yeah.
A lot of the times as Queen of Pain, you just run so low on resources, but not so much anymore.
So what do you think the Quap build is here? Is this a like does she need Yules, for example? Is basically my question. Is there a
Absolutely not.
defensive item before the Bloodthorn? No.
I actually think you might even go Kaya Sancho.
Ooh, that is spicy. my
Right?
man.
That's like
I like
the build
it.
that's going on like lately.
I like
Actually,
a lot. Yeah.
Let's not look
Dude,
at the Queen of Pain for a little bit. Look at this mask just beasting it up on the
Oh.
last hits.
Jesus. there's too much.
The LOL, he misses the God's Rebuke on like.
I mean, it's like one wave of CS depend like the Ricky's not doing that bad, and I think that's pretty good.
yeah.
What is this like? Okay, so what do you think is like?
Okay, missing a kill onto Benji. We're just missing kills left, right, and center this cast. Sorry, everyone, a little rusty on the camera work, but we'll get there. Don't worry, I'll get the team fights as we already see a spin up onto Vital.
Tidehunter.
Yeah, but this Tidehunter so tanky already. 1000 HP at level 4. As you're not piercing through that. But
So-
the mask with one level in bulwark up just kind of really nullifies the amount of damage they can deal to him. So it's starting to be mass town right here. Once he hits at level 6, it's gonna be really scary for Rufio to stay here. But the Ricky pick as well, maybe against this mask, that's where okay, spear in. But where's the follow up? Bang
Mars is
Rushman.
playing like a madman. Look at him.
Yeah, has no fear whatsoever. Doesn't even need his
Doesn't
pack
care.
though. But yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be fine. And self up now.
So, as I was saying, I think that there's like right now it's like just relative laning phases, right? Like things are just happening. It's laning. What's the first big move? Where is it gonna come from? Are we gonna look at this Queen of Pain to rotate? Is
level
it Orbit
6ers.
with the Spirit Breaker?
Yeah, level 6
Yeah.
on lobby, I expect a reset. And
Okay.
then from there, they can just look out whoever. I kind of want to see like more deep wards from them. Because right now, all they have is this, right? Maybe the first move they're trying to make is bot. And as I say that, Chio coming bot. He wants to make a kill happen onto this Dazzle. They're immediately focusing him down shirts with the Shadow Grave and the TP.
And he TP's great
Oh.
TP. Wow.
Wow, he actually gets away from that, and that's the solid wave used and the gank as well. All this time, Chio now no resources at all, and these stacks just got cleared up by the Medusa.
Just doing like this it doesn't matter what happens, but within 20-25 minutes, Dire need to break down the top tier 1 and the mid tier 1. They need to have
Absolutely.
access to this ancient as much as possible, as fast as possible. And if this Dusa is allowed to farm comfortably into the 25-minute mark, then it's gonna look a lot harder for the Dire.
Yeah, so
Um,
that's kind of huge, right? Because they, I don't know whether it's an execution fault or something, but they just kind of don't manage to get the kill on that Dazzle, and that ends up just giving Burn BMW free
Yeah.
waves delivered, EXP in. He doesn't need this Dazzle around, and like now level 6
Yep.
already on this Dawnbreaker, so it's gonna be this global presence that can kind of turn around whatever future move they plan to make as well.
And I think that now is the time for Radiant to take the advantage. They have an arena soon in 20 seconds. They have a Dawnbreaker ulti. They have that tier 1 safe lane tower looking juicy. And then this Ricky's gonna get kicked out if they do it right. And Ricky does not farm well from level 6, like level 7, I'm sorry. Like Ricky is just not a great farmer in the jungle. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how the next moves unfold.
Okay, so Rufio should be wary that they have a sentry because Tuna is just auto-attacking him here. Not scared at all though, Rufio
Oh, there we go.
gets arena up, use tricks of the trade and the blink strike away,
Big-
but
big
immediately
get the touch.
swashbuckled down by Bang Rochman, nails him in the back of the head, and Vicromon can't really do much to save his core here. In fact, speak about saving his core, he might not even be able to save himself. Falling a little low now, tanky watermelon sliced up to bits. And that's gonna be a double kill for Bang Rochman early on, and it's what we talked about, right? This level 6 from the Dawnbreaker literally coming into play immediately as we say.
Yep.
And,
And
this
now I'm really interested to see where this Ricky goes in terms of farm, because he's kind of locked out at this point. Going top sucks, going bot sucks.
So I was gonna say
Double
like Ricky, he can actually like the thing about Ricky is he always wants to play lanes, right? But he actually is not that bad just because of the fact he can get out of arena and they don't have a lot of catch. But when you rotate so many top just to kill, as I say that law bit, just one kill please, he's gonna get that for himself and just picks off the Dazzle all willy-nilly. Isn't it so funny that like they spend so much to try and kill him and miss, and Lobin's like, you know what, I'll do it myself, just fucking kills him himself.
I am very surprised that
That happened.
Vicromon did not get the Book of the Tome.
Okay.
Oh, he did maybe?
I don't know. I actually have no idea who got the tome on
I
their
just think
side.
it's really like if you can get that tied onto a Ravage at 10 minutes, it could like literally change a lot. Okay, here we go. Chio opening with the E gets speared away. All right, Mars.
Okay, Rufio, not a lot of damage at this moment, and the
Hold
dust
on.
already. They have to be really careful here, but the screen coming out, 2-9.
Yeah.
This there isn't a grave, it was on cooldown. Level 1, the 36 seconds is not pretty, and they
No.
managed to get the mask for it, so that's pretty big kill for them. Really shutting him down. He's basically the second highest in net worth. And Shio just back to mid. Hard day of work.
Chio getting ahead, and Ricky gets a bit of breathing room, which is really important to hit that defusal.
Sitting in lane very
He
low
is.
though.
We've learned from Radiant's career how not to welcome the dark tide of evil into your
This defusal's looking like 14-15 minutes, depending on how he farms the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, wait. I do want to point out, you know, in terms of the tome, right? Lorbit is a very known tome enjoyer.
Buyer.
Yeah. So it's not really that guy always just wants the tome, right? Because he knows like he knows that once he gets this power spike or this level spike, he can really start to make things happen. So they just kind of usually give it to him. So I'm not surprised.
Okay.
He took it.
Mike, it's 11 minutes in. We've kind of forgotten about the Dusa. That's a little scary. Let's look at where the Snake Lady's at. 81 CS, 3 denies.
Still sitting
levels.
slightly behind net worth from Chio though, but Chio has been having a really good game so far. Yeah, speaking of, a kill onto Bang Rochman could be huge for them, but in comes the Solar Guardian, keeps him safe for now and burn BMW. There's no mana on this Queen of Pain, Blink in 3 seconds, can he get out? Dodges, but can't stay alive, too much damage coming in, and that's a nice counter kill for them, punishing the overextension from the Queen of Pain.
That's what I'm saying. It's really tough for the Queen of Pain right now. Like, that's not 2 deaths. He got 1 kill. Now he's like 1 death down. Not really snowballing as hard as Queen of Pain needs to be in order for this game to feel secure. The next few moves are really going to determine.
By all means, still not a bad game from Chio.
No,
like, still
no,
doing really well, but
not
just,
the end of it all.
It's really difficult to make these moves, especially with so much backup. And I think the biggest factor to all of this is this position 1 Dawnbreaker, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Rufio actually getting picked off by the arena. I don't think that should really happen because your TP
gets
the TP again. No way. Oh, actually falls to the last take of poison. I mean, that's just a bit unfortunate from them. Level 1 Grave just not lasting long enough, and takes out to the final, bit of damage. But I wanted to talk about this Dawnbreaker because it doesn't really matter that it is a position 1. They picked it in the first phase, and it's just been such a good kind of killer in terms of counter aggression for them.
Yep.
We talked about how this opener was good, right? Like the Weaver Spirit Breaker, they can really punish, but then they haven't really been able to do much to her.
I think Dawnbreaker is just like really interesting because Dawnbreaker provides both, right? Dawnbreaker can peel with the ulti and can initiate kind of with the ulti or follow up with the ulti. Like Dawnbreaker is such a how do I say it? It's so flexible in terms of what it can do, and it's like such a perfect spot where this like Dusa can run mid, get a lot of the XP while the Dawnbreaker just holds down the fort bottom. Like the Radiant are just stabilizing the game. Nothing has changed, and that's perfect for the Dusa, right?
Yeah.
Like at this point, the Dire are on a countdown. And the Dusa needs to be dealt with at that point. Okay.
Benji caught in a bit of a tough place then between 3 heroes. Forced to time that's back, but lands himself right in front of a spear. And
also this Pango is tanky. He just doesn't seem like it because of shield drop. Like shield drop is so crazy in this spell.
Yeah,
shield drop is insane.
Yeah, the amount of damage that you mitigate from that. Rufio actually really ballsy coming up here by himself. But they have the Rolling Thunder on him, and they don't have a dust at the moment. They're paying him out, but nice little jukes from him. Bang Rochman can't quite hit the mark. Benji as well in this from them, but immediately coming in, they see him. He walks back into the okay, but the spear straight into the wall, and they knock both pesky Invis heroes down with 1 sentry. And this is the move that just 1 kill, please. They're more than happy sitting like completely passive, but like 2 free kills, yes please, baby.
And the tower, man, and the tower. Chio might be overextending.
No,
he's no, gonna catch up to him. He doesn't have blink. Oh, never.
Yeah.
I mean, this Deuce is having a good time.
Okay, another spell on the Lorbit. Lorbit getting gone on here. Doesn't have the charge away. TP'd out here to try and defend, but it's already long gone. There's 4 heroes, baby. Bang Rochman slightly off the mark with that swashbuckle, but the spear lands perfectly again from 2-9. Absolute masterclass on this Mars so far. Rufio wants to get a return kill, but the Grave again from Shirts, being such a force with this Dazzle. And Rufio now, he's the one under fire. Getting speared up again, 2-9, just keeps lashing them right into the same spot. There's no last bit of damage to pick off Rufio, but this is suffering city for the side of the Anchors.
And this Ricky is just having such a tough time. The entirety of his jungle is warded. The Medusa is calmly and safely taking Ancients without a care in the world. This Ricky wants to do something, but is getting cornered by 3 heroes just being chased down, not having a good time. Chio is doing all he can, going for that Kaya Slimes like you said. Dire need to make something happen. There has to be a smoke play soon or something. They have to wrestle back control because all the momentum is on the Radiant side right now.
So I think right now, Tidehunter around 500 gold away from his play. That's going to be what I'm looking at because that's really what's going to change the status quo of the fights, right? If they can get that Blink initiate off, line it up with a nice nice little dodge around there from Shirt, sticking down to the Shadow Strike. Oh, the Scream whiffs!
Oh, misses the Sonic Wave.
Chio! The TP away. The Grave not enough though. Oh, and yeah, takes out the Grave not enough. Level 1 again, 4 seconds duration, not nearly enough to keep you alive. I mean, it's not that bad because Arcane, right? So you still.
It is, but it's also just like an inconsequential kill because it doesn't lead to anything. You know? That's like the rough part right
No,
now.
I actually will say different because I think it's so important for Chio to get these kills. He cannot farm the same way the Ducer can, so the only way he can is just kind of by keeping.
Is to get the kill.
And this Dazzle isn't worthless either. Level 9 already, so way higher than some of the heroes on the side of the anchors, right? So that's a
And
huge...
also going really good items. Got the Force Staff coming. That Force Staff is going to be difficult. Force Staff's going to be difficult to deal with. It's any carry caught in the shroud or in the dust. Sorry, in the smoke cloud can be pushed out and not silenced. Big deal.
Yeah.
Ooh. They're just okay. They're doing okay. I think they're pinging the Dusa. They're looking for a move onto this Dusa, or else they're trying.
Okay, but the blink forward spear back from 2-9. They have to settle on the Chio.
Oh.
Where's the follow-up? No, the blink out. Benji, he's gonna be the 1-4 for it, or is he time-lapse away to safety? Both elusive heroes from anchors getting out without a cage, and that is the Mars blink reveal for him. So that's pretty huge because, I mean, he chooses not to commit the arena there, which might have secured the kill, but they end up losing 2 for it. Now Chio has to reset though, and they're gonna leave this mid tower undefended. Usually you see the other way around, right? The other team trying to pressure the Medusa and take the mid tower, but it's gonna be just 1 kill please while hammering down the front door.
Wow, they're just gonna sack it? No, they're not gonna sack it. Yeah. They need to defend this mid tower. It's really important. I think they're gonna have to make an effort to try.
Dashing through, they have no way of stopping this man cow, and he's just gonna dash straight through. Clear the creep wave on the
Can we check on the Tidehunter's progress?
Yeah, he has it. I was gonna say, he has it. So this is where they're gonna try and make a move, right?
Yep. This mid defense is gonna be huge for them.
Yeah, Benji doing what he can now to try and hold the wave off, but they're still trying to see what they can make happen here. It's gonna be really important to see where Vicro goes. Still happily farming the bot lane for now. I guess he's just reading that.
Smoke in hand. Smoke in hand. He's ready to make the move.
Yeah.
A little
Benji has to be a little careful. The spear so much damage, but the time lapse just nearly enough. Shirts falls immediately. 2-9 falling low as well. Where's the save? It's no longer there. Burn BMW doesn't have the ultimate, and 2-9 is gonna fall. Rufio falling low though. Buybacks immediately from Shirts. He knows how important this fight is. Rufio is gonna fall. Chio's still alive though, and Lobbit a bit late to the party, charges in, but is it too little too late? Has the bulldoze, he's gonna get out. Bang Rochman, no rolling thunder to stop him, and they're gonna be A-okay. No catch, like we said, from the side of just 1 kill please, and that's just about all they're gonna get. So ends up pretty costly for the side of just 1 kill please, and it's not over yet. They're still trying to defend this tower and push on with their buyback.
But now the Dusa is here with a Manta style ready to take the tower, sieging. Chio trying his best to secure anything.
You gotta watch for the Blink Ravage, but it's not there. It's not there in time, and they're gonna see it on this vision, or at least on the creep wave. They're gonna know that this Tidehunter wants to ravage them real bad. But that ends up being a bit of a tough fight for them because Benji had forced the time lapse so early, just taking the primary brunt of the damage, right? And Lobby a bit late to all of that, I'd say, because I feel like if you just charge them from the back all along, I mean, I say that, but he's in on to burn BMW, but so tanky. Echo Saber Sanj already completed. They still want to make a move though.
Jawbreaker. Oh, they're pushing
strike
back
in.
with the ulti. Oh,
Shirts walks into the smoke screen, can't get the shield off. And I think that's more than an okay ravage because you convert this into a tower for free.
Yep, you get a tower. Yep.
And that's a bit of a blunder from Shirts over there. That's his dieback. And instead of getting off a nice little save onto his Dawnbreaker, ends up feeding himself all the way as well. A bit unfortunate for him. I mean, this man has been getting these clutch graves off the entire game, right? But Uranium Heart, he wants to defend. This is
he's defending alone.
Okay, Stone Gaze out. They don't really have anything they can do against him. Bang Rochman setting up. The spear doesn't latch. Can he get out? The tricks of the trade. Does he have a blink strike target? Gets out onto. They're pinging him, but they don't have the vision. Oh, but Bang Rochman, once again, this sword has Rufio's name on it and strikes him down real nice and sweet. Meanwhile, though, Chio pushing the mid lane. So all is well, I think. They don't get the tower though.
They do not, but Chio is it is really awkward. That is a really good defense from the Radiant. The Medusa once again doing actual work, but Chio is actually still catching up. Net worth top, getting that BKB soon. Another timing that they can really play around. Hopefully to get, and they got the mid tower. I think most importantly, Chio got the mid tower. Yeah. That is a huge get for them, even though they didn't get the bottom tower. The bottom tower eventually is going to get taken. And you know, with this BKB timing, if they can take a good fight with the Ravage, with the BKB, with the timing from the Riki, with the Diffusal Blade, it could really change the tides of the game towards Dire's side.
Yeah, so Riki already has the Diffusal Blade in his pocket. Look, he's eyeing up a Basher now. What do you think of that? Do you like this,
Factors?
or do you feel like he needs to go BKB or something else?
I'm not a Ricky player. I don't really know.
Okay.
I feel like from a gut feeling perspective. Let me see. I think like from a gut feeling perspective, BKB is like needed.
I'm actually gonna
Bring
go
your
out
real
on a
threats.
limb here and say that like maybe he
Give
needs
me
a
a
bit
limb.
more damage. I feel like he needs a bit more because the diffuser just isn't cutting it at this point. You can't actually.
I think that like I think that like if Queen of Pain goes BKB, then the Ricky needs to I agree, needs to deal all the damage pretty much. So
Yeah.
do you think Manta style even is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it, right?
I think Manta
Not
style
enough
is
to
okay.
root.
I actually think Manta style is okay, just because of the fact that your illusions can tank the master as we just saw Chios do. Like so that really limits the amount of lockdown that they can have, and you additionally you can kind of like just purge off the annoying
You can
snake
purge
slow.
dust too, yeah.
Yeah, you can purge dust, so that really kind of gets you out of sticky situations.
I
The
think,
few
I
time-
think Manta into maybe like Abyssal or something is a better route than what he's going with the Masher right now.
Okay, one thing that we do need to keep an eye out for is Lorbit closing in on these Aghanims. Very curious because a lot of the times now we see Spiritbreaker rush that Shadowblade first, but he already has two Invis heroes on his team, so opting for the Aghanims instead. So main reason why you rush rather Shadowblade on Spiritbreaker is so that there's just so much less that they can stop your charge with, but they don't really have an issue with that. They have the roll, they have the Hammer Slam, so Aghanims it is.
Okay, Dawnbreaker with the Echo Saber, Heaven's Halberd now going BKB2, that BKB is going to be really important. I think Dawnbreaker being able to stand at the front in front of a Ravage is going to be huge to
Bro,
keep Medusa alive.
2.7k health at like 23 minutes.
Yeah.
How do you cut her down? Like, we saw how...
14 armor.
Okay, but small little thing to note here. This Queen of Pain has gone for her shard first. Really, really annoying. And the AoE silence is really going to mess up this Dazzle and this Pango if he manages to catch him out in the backline. The charge coming in from Lorbit though, but they are not going to commit to this fight. They know that the entire side is gearing up, and this could be a huge engagement for them if they catch up the wrong side. Vision-wise...
They're really prepared. They're just baiting the Pango, who's really hard to go on.
Yeah, but the smoke... they are baiting the Medusa rather. The Pango is standing in the back line. They opt to sentry this up because they think, oh, they might have vision on us. Vico
Do you
standing
think
in the
this
wings.
tier 1... Oh, they're
Hang
targeting
on.
Medusa. They're starting
No,
Medusa.
but they see the Time Hunter gearing up here. They must know he's there. Here comes Benji though, has the timeless available, so not so scared at the moment, getting knocked up by this Rolling Thunder, but outblaze Chio already. The spear doesn't latch, and this could be huge because Lorbit now onto this Dazzle, and he's just gonna get double bash down. Benji caught in the arena, but Slimy slides through it. The Ravage out as well, but here comes the Solar Guidance Scream on top of all of them. They're not falling low though, all still so healthy. Lorbit, he's gonna be the one to fall, caught out by Bang Rochman with that shield crash. 2-9 on the backline though, falling low himself. Rufiel manages to chop him down, but this Medusa still not dead. These two tanky calls from just one kill, please, just not losing any HP at all. And I mean, they use the Ravage, it's a 2v3 at the moment. Chio not the healthiest. Uranium Heart still sitting pretty, and Vico, he needs to get out of this situation. He's in a bit of a rough spot, and he's gonna be most likely falling for this. It ends up being a 3-for-3 trade, and nice little defense there from the side of just one kill, please.
That tier 1 still has not gone down, Mike. It still hasn't gone down, the lone tier 1 tower.
They're trying so
the hero.
hard. They're trying
so hard. They're tunnel visioning on this, and it's so difficult because this Dusa just stands there and they're running into her. And it's so hard when you have to run into a Dusa. Because that's all that the Dusa wants.
Dusa is the real tier 1, now with the Skadi completer as well.
Yup, absolutely. Now that was without Scotty, dude. That was a hard fight.
Okay, so I will say though that Mars looked really tanky, but as soon as they kind of turned on him, Rufiel managed to chop him up. This could be attributed slightly to the fact that he went a more support oriented build. Like we said,
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, Solar
you
Quest
have the Dawnbreaker.
Right, but I mean, once again, you might imagine a world where this Mars is just kind of standing fit and being that frontliner. But I guess in this case, they're giving it to the Dawnbreaker instead. I kind of would have liked maybe to see, perhaps the Solar Crest out on the Dazzle, or perhaps, I mean, 4 staff is good and all, but maybe Solar Crest on this Pango instead, so the Mars can get his BKB, because I feel like it's so important for the Mars to get these spears off. We already saw how impactful those are, because he really is one of the only catchers for his team, and we already see that demonstrated again by Kumon getting gone on here. But the tanky little watermelon manages to slip out of the arena. Benji has a time-lapse available, holding it for now, knows that there's nothing. Oh! But immediately gets caught out by the spear, can't get the time-lapse. A little bit of a fumble by my man there, too quick-footed for his own good, and eats a wall for it.
I think I do agree with you that Mars probably wants that BKB. The Solar Crest isn't all too bad though. I can't really fault him for going it because only because the Dawnbreaker itself already like they both do kind of like they're both tanky, but they both fulfill different niches, you know? Like Dawnbreaker gets in front of you. You kind of have to deal with her. Mars blinks in and kind of initiates the fight with them a little bit more, but still remains tanky. You know, he's building towards the BKB. At some point, he's gonna get it. The rough part right now is that I feel like this Ricky just has not had an impact.
A bit of a fight going on in the bot lane. BKB's popped on both on Chio, but he manages to pick up Bang Rushman. Vicromon uses the Rabbit Chair presumably to start off that fight, but he's gonna be the one to fall. Chio still wants to fight though. Benji TPing in, and this poor little Dazzle's gonna be picked off. Do they chase for more? They could. They still have a lot, and the Arcane Rune of the Queen of Pain means that she can still keep going. They don't have vision though. Benji's spotting them out. The pings are coming out. Dust actually doesn't play. 2-9 though, with the Blaze Spear, catches Benji. But BMW, but in comes Chio, Arcane Rune power, and actually gonna get 2-9. The blink away and the poison, the last bug is gonna take him out. And nice little play from Chio there. I didn't manage to catch that fight because it was a bit distracted trying to configure a bit of the stream, but ends up being an even trade, 2 for 2. Position 5 and off lane on both
Still pretty
sides.
good. It's really good because Chio is just still getting on pace. Is remaining on pace with Dusa, which is really admirable. I love this. I love the Shivas that he's going for. I think that I not to like brag, but like I used to love going this build where like it was kind of like the what's it called, it's like tanky, but you don't see, like, it's like not clearly tanky, if that makes any sense. Like it's a tanky Queen of Pain. You would go this, you would go the Shivas, and then eventually you would go AC, and you just hit things and be kind of like a semi carry and be a little bit more hit oriented. But I love Shivas on Queen of Pain. I think when Queen of Pain is like tankier and just survives, like the game gets a lot easier for her.
Yeah, for sure. I had gone at the days of Queen of Pain, you know, being just this like blast cannon, like magic damage dealer. Right now, you can really transition into.
Look at this, Kanye and Sanj, Shiva's Guard, and BKB. This is
charge out. They're making another move onto this bot lane, and Bang Rochman hiding in the trees now, quivering in his boots.
Yo, everybody loves this tower, dude.
Yeah.
What is it?
As the fortifying again is still not dead. 30 minutes, by the way. But they're actually taking Roche.
That's sneaky.
I don't know if they saw this. This could have been a smoke, and they don't have vision here. They don't suspect
enough damage though? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna see the charge through from lobby, and maybe they think they're setting up on top. This could kind of trigger some reactions, but nothing at the moment.
This is kind of huge.
Yeah, if they get a Roche here, this is gonna be huge.
That's
right?
big.
The minus armor as well. Lobby just scaring them a bit now.
Yo, but like I think Chio needs to be here though. Chio needs to have that Aegis.
No, but Chio hasn't died like for like so long. 6-1 and 6 only really getting caught out one time, and now it's gonna be Rufio with this Aegis. I think this could be, you know, like we talked about how the Skull Basher might not be able to.
DD.
DD. Okay, Rufio, they're ready to fight now.
Now this is a fight.
Yeah, the Ravage as well, but Shirts crucially has this Aghanim Sharp Poison Touch that can really catch these elusive heroes off guard, right? Because you suddenly find yourself turned into a pig, that's a really cheap hex, baby.
The shard on Dazzle is actually so obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's so obnoxious. And it's so good too. But it's also kind of difficult. A lot rests on this Dazzle right now. And how well he's able to kite, how well he's able to position and save his teammates from the charge and the push down of like the blinks from Queen of Pain, the charges from Spiritbreaker, the blink from Tidehunter. Honestly, a lot of this game rests on this Dazzle and how he's able to play.
I will say though that it gets considerably easier for him, and it's for one of the reasons that we already talked about. It's so hard for this team to push. We already saw how difficult it was for them to get this simple tower. With the Medusa so powered up, it makes the Dazzle's life really easy, right? Because you kind of need to make your way past the Medusa to reach him.
Absolutely.
And then you're just tanking so many Skadi hits. This Medusa already Eagle Song and so close already has the Butterfly. So this is gonna be really scary for them because he has the Basher, but like you can't really bash someone you can't hit, right?
You're not like this Dusa at this point. It's like I think that the win condition, unironically,
Okay.
for Dyer
Uh,
is. Oh, that's an interesting PKB.
I
He gets
think just got a
charged.
bit too scared, right? Because
Is he alone?
yeah, I think so. At present moment, he is alone. They saw TP in, but he's actually gonna be caught out by himself here. They don't want to go on this Dawnbreaker and the Shiva's guard. They must have thought somebody else TP, but I think it was cancelled, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
let me double
are they
check.
trading this? Like, this is a very weird thing that they're doing right now. They're not committing to either option.
Yeah, okay.
They're trying to defend.
Vicromon spots out the Dazzle, already uses 4 stuff and immediately
Yeah.
comes in with Ricky, and this is the Goon squad that we're talking about. Sure, they rolled up a bit 20 minutes late, but they're still here to party.
Dude, if you're playing as a Dusa, you can't break formation like this. Like, you have to remain in formation. And the team is just split apart. One side's pushing top tier
Okay.
to the other side.
But the Ravage in from Vicro, TP's onto the Shrine, and Chio gonna get stoned up here. Not much follow-up he can do at the moment. Vicro tanking so much of this damage. Where's the rest of the anchors? They're not here. Speaking of breaking formation, it's one anchors that break up right now, and the charge in onto Bang Rochman. This is the Pango counter that we talked about. You can't charge into the Rolling Thunder, baby. Here comes the Nether Strike as well. There's a brawl going on the other side, but Chio manages to blink out Rufio. He wants to make something happen, has the Aegis. Here comes the smoke screen to stop this Dusa for now. Manta out as well. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Lobbit starting to follow, but Bang Rochman as well. The Disarm and the Spirit Vessel out. Benji, now he's gonna be the one in trouble, but is it this Chio that can finish him off? Yup, manages to pick up the Pego yet again. Now has sights on 2-9. Brings forward, can he find him? Here comes the scream, catches him, but the spear could be a
They're
bit
not
of trouble
gonna catch
here. But BMW has the blink. No, not nearly enough. The Snake's gonna spot him in the trees though. 4 seconds
they know
without
where they
anything. Okay, but the Shivas to ward them off, and he's gonna blink out. They still want to fight here. Rufio still full HP, hasn't lost the Aegis just yet. Lobbit charges in, tries to make space, and in comes Rufio, the Ricky, and the BKB pop from Burn BMW. They need to run away. Burn BMW, are you gonna leave your Dusa here alone to die? They could go on him here, and in comes Vicro, back from the dead. Uranium Heart, he's all alone here. Where is your help? Here comes Skirts, TP in, and Vicromon. Okay, Uranium Heart gonna get the backup from Burn BMW. Vicromon now, he's gonna be the one under fire. Lobbit as well, getting taken down by this last auto attack. Can't get him. Vicromon's gonna be the one to fall, but nothing else. They still manage to hold formation. Look like Burn BMW is ditching for a moment, but comes back in with Solar Guardian to save his Dusa's life. It looked a bit sketchy, but they managed to pull it out on top. Overall, though, that fight, what in the hell?
So it was such a confusing fight. There were 2 fights going on at the same time. One was Chio and Chio and Chio and Rufio versus the Medusa and Dawnbreaker, and on the other side it was just like the Pango, the Mars, and the Weaver. There's 2 different fights going on.
Okay, but it's not over just yet.
Oh,
The third
it's
fight
not
has already
over.
begun in Shirts. He's gonna get silenced out by this Sonic Boom, and he's probably dead to the last bit of poison damage. That's a bit strange from Rufio because at the same time Lobbit was charging bot, so they tried to make a go onto the Dusa without their Spirit Breaker. I guess it ends up working out for them, but they lose the Aegis. They're still...
I don't think it changes anything because this Deuce is just untouched.
Yeah.
Throughout the entirety of that entire fight, nothing could touch this Dusa. I think the Dusa answer.
When was the last time Dusa died?
Dusa hasn't died. Dusa hasn't died like the entire game. I think.
No, Dusa died once. I don't even know when that was because it feels like
I don't
so
remember.
long ago.
It was too long ago. See, I think that's the thing, right? I think that top fight was one of the best fights that Dyer could have had in this situation. Because it was chaotic. They split the fight in 2. The Radiant was not in formation, right?
Yeah.
They were not in formation. They're not in the strongest point of their draft. And they got the chaotic fight that allowed them to blink around. Shio got to bait a bunch of other people. Lorbit got to charge a bunch of people. Like, it's chaotic. That's exactly what they want. And they didn't win the fight. And now, in the precipice, at some situation, they are going to run into them in formation, and it is going to be incredibly hard for them to fight.
I think it's going to start.
Dyer-
We're going to start to see them try and split the map, right? With Lobby, with this Yasha Kaya, he's going to be looking out to push out these waves, already charging from one end of the map to the other. And Radiant's actually going to come out for this Dawnbreaker. What do you think about this build? Okay, a fight
honestly
breaking out, though
do not
Chio
know.
gets caught out by a spear but manages to blink out. Not a lot of follow-up disabled. from them. And the charge coming in, they want this Dazzle, and immediately, like you said, such a hard game for him to play already. Solo HP, the Grave preemptive. In comes the Solar Guardian though, but Bang Rochman as well. The Ravage on top of the entire team. Benji gets the time lapse off straight into a Rolling Thunder though, and Uranium Heart is here to party chill. He needs to get out of this situation. BKB popped and Sonic Boom away. He's gonna be A-okay. Lobbit charging in to give him some space, but can he get out of his spider legs? Gonna give him the movement speed he needs, and he is so speedy on this man right now. And they managed to get out, just lose Benji. But it's not that, I mean...
They couldn't burst the Dazzle, Mike. They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's so rough. Dude, if he gets Grave off, the fight's unplayable.
Okay, but
Like,
we
to
do
be
have to
honest.
give credit to the side of just one kill please, because as soon as they realize the fight is happening, they so quickly get back
They
into
immediately
formation.
teleported it.
And
Yep.
Rufio wasn't there in position, right? Rufio's in the top side. He's actually gonna walk up straight to burn BMW here.
Rufio.
Level 19 only on this Ricky. You can't actually
That's
fight.
a haste. Nope.
Yeah, but you don't see it.
24.
Yeah, this Dawnbreaker kind of rolling out of control.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I think this Radiance is dog shit, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
Like-
I think like Rufio is really behind on levels. I didn't notice that, but
Yeah. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, Ricky, doesn't farm. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, Ricky needs to kill the farm. Like, Ricky does not just farm. If you put him farming against any other carry, most of the time he just loses. It's just he has a spike when he gets Diffusal, and when he gets his ulti early, that he can kill a lot of people.
okay, so right now Lincoln Sphere completed for this Queen of Pain, getting to this point where she has double spell block with the talent as well at level 25. So gonna be even harder to take down. Like
Yeah,
you know,
but
these.
but the issue is that, like, even if Chio lives for a long time, it's not enough damage.
No,
Like, you're
so
not gonna
I
fight
think they're gonna.
Outlast. Yeah.
The best thing they can do is split the map, right? That's like they're doing. They're catching
Yep,
Bang
yep.
Rochman out in the middle, but he heals himself. Solar Guardian coming in. They now set their sights onto Benji. The counter initiate is strong,
beautiful.
but Lobbit onto 3. Bang Rochman gonna get knocked down, and now it's this Spirit Breaker in a bit of trouble. They're trading back and forth punches, but it's actually Uranium Heart that picks off this Ricky off in the side along with the Dazzle. Probably the Hex came into play here. Lobbit non-stop with the charges. Vicro doesn't have the Ravage. Actually gonna get hexed up here and knocked out. Oh, and the scream coming up, not enough to finish anybody off. The charge in again. Lobbit trying to finish off 2-9, but BKBs catches him on the back end. Now it's Shield's turn to BKB, but the physical damage is so much. Can he stand up to this? He's falling a little low, blinking forward, but the blink away from 2-9. Now the spear as well, straight back into Uranium Heart. Chio!
Beautiful spirit.
Nicely baited out from 2-9 here, and what looked like a little kind of bait from one anchors immediately turned sour.
They had to do what they had to do, though. They eventually got the Pango, and I think that, like, I don't know, it was a tough fight for the anchors anyway.
Yeah.
From that point forward, it was a difficult one, and now they're facing the Medusa, clapping, knocking on their high ground. She's saying, "Hello, I have all of these items. I have a Daedalus, a Butterfly, a Scotty, and a Manta. Fucking deal with me. I have a Shard too, by the way. I have a Shard coming too.
And it's so annoying, right? Because I feel like while they are not generally the heroes that you think about when you think about uncontrollable damage, they're really all not heroes that... Oh, this is cheeky little Stormcrafter steal. Lobbit the absolute chat right now, just no cares at all. Absolutely perfect indeed. Lobbit just kind of starting it.
In games where they win, in games where they lose, Lorbit is Lorbit, and that is why everybody appreciates Lorbit.
Give me just a moment.
So as Mike is gone right now, we're gonna watch the Spirit Breaker just charge around. We're on Lorbit watch right now. Lorbit watch 2021.
Yeah.
Charging nearly
Okay, into
2022.
2-9.
Into
BKBs, but has the Dazzle behind him, Rolling Thunder as well. Vicromon just not able to get anything off the BKBs as well. And one anchor forced to run. Lobbit, nice little dodge there with the spider legs. Just cheeky little bugger, man. But nothing much else they can find from this. Shio wants to go in, no pops to Shivas. Do they want to go here?
Can we
Nope,
do a
no, they
Benji check? Does Benji have knights yet?
Yes, he does, but just haven't seen that come into play at all.
No,
Because
no,
I feel
it's
like
just
this
been a
entire
rough
game, he's just kind of time-lapsing himself.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. Like Weaver's just like such a weird hero. It's hard to play. I think it's hard to find that niche situation. Like, very popular, but also like I think.
Okay,
difficult to use.
Rufio's
Anyways,
going in,
fights
but I
ourselves.
don't know what is going on. Like, what are they trying to do here? I guess just scare them off real quick, but the sentry immediately comes down. They need to be careful. Hexed up is Benji. but no follow-up. Like we said, the disable quite limited on the side of just one kill, please.
I mean, the 4 anchors are doing their best job. Like Chio is pushing mid, perfect. Lorbit is pushing. They're splitting the map. They're doing what needs to be done. They're trying their best to extend the game as long as possible. But I think that like in this situation, do you think that Dire has to start thinking about super late game? Because I think that's where they have to beat the Medusa, don't they? If they're gonna win the game. Like, do they just outrat them?
To be honest, I think they need to start splitting the map. Like they can't afford to. So what they're doing now is completely fine, right? Because Lobby is just being such a clown all over the map, right? And then Chio as well. Just there's nobody that can kill him. There's actually nobody that can kill him. So
dude, but like what I'm saying is that like, do you think that they're able to wrap this out like it's a fucking Admiral Bulldog game? Because at some point they're going to have to clash.
I don't think
so. You have to be prepared for
but it's gonna they're gonna have to play and wait.
What the
okay,
fuck?
immediately shots just evaporating. Lobby and Chio teaming up to blast them down. And Rufio, now he knows the Dazzle is here. He wants to fight, but he blinks straight into an arena. And Benji not even able to get the time lapse off, or rather he did, but it's not nearly enough. There comes the BKBs though. Rufio falling low already, and he's actually gonna drop. The Ricky's dead. Chio, it's all on him to do the work now. But Vicro, the Ravage is not nearly enough. Lobby has to run. Yules up from the other side. He has his own Yules, gonna keep himself alive for now, but the spear surely coming out from 2-9. Misses it, but it doesn't matter. This pesky Spirit Breaker finally gonna fall. And what looked like a bit of an initiation there, they killed the Dazzle, but they can't really fight into the rest of this death ball.
No, I think that was the best initiation they could have gotten, and the Medusa literally just stood there, right-clicked, and then went to the bathroom, came back, and won the fight.
Yeah.
Medusa
I don't even know if
just pressed A-click.
I don't even know if Uranium Heart is at his fucking computer right now. He could just
Dude, he doesn't have to be.
Could just be fucking
he can
taking
literally
a nap.
DC from this point forward and win the game.
Yeah, he could be
That
fucking
is like
could be preparing himself some like instant ramen right now and chill.
Exactly.
Literally
he could be
nothing
cooking dinner.
Yeah, nothing he can do here. Just has to watch his rats fall. And not a lot of good wave clear from the side of anchors. Shiva's Guard coming in, wants to blink in. 2-9 knows he doesn't have a BKB for now. Chio, does he have the Sonic Wave? No follow up for him. Just scaring the mask off. At the moment, the Sonic Boom actually takes him out. Nice little sneaky move from Chio there, just dragging them away, doing everything that he can. But they managed to take the Rex. They lose their mask, but it's not that big of a deal. He still wants some action though. Once again, it's so annoying to deal with this Chio. This Queen of Pain is so pesky, can't actually get on top of him with the 2 spell blocks. Okay, Ghost Scepter, BKBs to cancel out Burn BMW's little save there. And the Scream as well takes out the Dazzle. Just absolutely unstoppable on this Queen of Pain actually. Gonna get knocked up now, but where's the follow-up damage? In comes Bang Rushman, but the blink away yet again. Burn BMW, BKB in the middle of it all. Vicromon though doesn't have the Ravage for another 35, but Chio is just unstoppable right now. What an absolute menace. The buybacks coming in from 2-9. They want to take this fight. They want to punish this Queen of Pain, but another Sonic Boom picking them off one by one. Chio, he's doing what he needs to do. The spear clips him, but it's not nearly enough. They take out the position 5 tie, but they lose 3 and they commit a 2-9 buyback. This is exactly what the anchors need to do.
Yeah, man, if anything, that was such a perfect fight. Chio has been playing these games so well. Each of these situations never died, remained an anchor, truly the anchor this time around. Playing super well, picking things off perfectly. Like his itemization, I think in this game has been perfect. The shard has been doing so much work.
Indeed, and in comes he comes again, blinks in, maybe a bit ballsy this time, not a lot of damage he can stand up to for the Medusa. Now, actually also boosts the travels instead, and I like this very much because so much mobility coming out from the side of the anchors, right? You just want to get around that much faster. There's a reason why we see sometimes Medusa's opt for the spider legs if you have them, but boost the travels and okay alternative.
Can we check if the Dazzle is going for his Neon Disc at some point? Because it's getting to the point where the Queen of Pain and the charge can just take him out in 1 second, like in one shot, just eliminate this Dazzle off of the map.
Okay, so
going for the Greaves.
Okay, so I just want to point out also, really scared. Okay, as they gear up for Roche, they do it so fast. It's already gone. They have to know. They're walking in now. Is this Medusa?
This
to
is
steal
it.
it.
This is it.
Okay, Uranium Heart gets the kill, but Chio gets the Aegis. What else does he get? Only gets the Aegis. Benji gonna tank a lot of this arena damage. Can't get the timelapse off. Rufio manages to get out though. I don't know where.
That is highway robbery. They get away with it. That was like having 3 bounty runes not taken, coming in and taking it, dude. That they like did a lot for that game. Chio having that Aegis is kind of important. Probably
Okay,
not the best to have it
so
on, but
Uranium
now we know.
Heart gets the Aghanim shot, but it's Chio who walks away with the Aegis. So quick fingers on this man. I would like to remind you that he's playing with 250 ping right now. They're looking.
What a god.
They're sizing up this Dazzle yet again. This poor man, he's gonna
Yep,
suffer.
Rufio is already positioned well. But
Yeah, but the formation is already formed. Lobby, he's gonna blink in again, but the Ravage in on the 3 catches all of them.
Dazzle's
BKBs
dead.
not
Dazzle's
ready.
dead.
Chio 1v1 in Uranium Heart. Can he do it here? Has the Aegis, has the BKB and the Sonic Wave as well. But in comes the Solar Guardian to keep the Medusa alive and fighting. Sonic Wave thrown out. Vicromon, no mana on
mana
Uranium
on
Heart. Yes, the Trickster Cloak, but it's not nearly enough. Can they get this Medusa falling low? Loses it, running out of health. Invis again, but Rufio, he's on top of him. Uranium Heart struggling, squirming, takes him down. Has the buyback, but Chio, he's gonna lose his Aegis, and the buyback is coming in force from the anchors here. They know how important this fight is. The Medusa is down. Burn BMW in the thick of it all has the Starbreaker, gives him magic immunity. Vicromon gonna fall this to die back, but Burn BMW in a rough spot now. Rufio gonna slice him down, and Chio, just the absolute madman, doing so much work. Mega kill wipes the entire side of just one kill, please.
This is huge for the Dire. There is no buyback on the Mars, no
Bro.
buyback on the Pangolier, no buyback on the
Holy
Dazzle.
shit.
The only two people who have buyback are Dawnbreaker and Dusa, and that is not enough to hold this push. How do they push? We have to see. Their lanes are not in a good position right now. They have to fix their lanes.
Dude.
They can push from bottom maybe, but that was a terrific fight.
Dude, that was fucking picture perfect from Vicro and
They
Lobby.
got exactly what they needed.
Dude, I just want to say, like, as someone who has heard this team, this might be a bit of bias coming out, but as someone who has seen this team grow from the start, right? They're all free agents, bro. None of them know each other.
That was a beautifully executed team fight. Everybody knew what they were supposed to do. They burst at the Dazzle. They burst at the Dazzle so fast. Oh god, does he wish he has an A on this right now.
Yeah, and Chio,
he
like,
doesn't.
the thing is, Chio's like just taking up this Medusa's time, right? Because Medusa sees the Queen of Pain, wants to kill him, but then Rufio and Benji just death squad. Everybody, they just tag him up. The minus armor, and Chio's not done. This poor little Dazzle has the grief to keep himself alive, but it's not gonna be nearly enough. Chio has the blink again, and this Dazzle taking out Spirit Vessel. Is it nearly enough? Has the kill for himself, just stays nearly alive for now, but Lobbit, he's in and takes him out. Lobbit, absolutely unstoppable. And 10 seconds left for Bang Roach, man. What can this Pango do? We talked about this Medusa the whole game, but the item progression on the Mars, the item progression on the Pango just has come to a complete halt.
They just do not have enough damage other than the Dusa. Their priority has to be, like, it's all on the Dusa.
Chio wants to finish this off, could be a bit scary here. Bang Roach, man, has his tear. Okay, but the time lapse back from Benji. Nice little play from him. Chio gonna blink out though. No, not so alone anymore. Now has the Dawnbreaker behind him, and Benji is gonna fall for that. But they're gonna be a-okay. That Weaver has buyback. And let's take a look at the buyback status right now. This game is absolutely insane.
Yes, sir. No buybacks on the Dire side. I know that the Spirit Breaker. Okay, all we have is the Queen of Pain, the Dusa, the Dawnbreaker. Beautiful discipline by the Dusa and the Dawnbreaker, by the way, recognizing that they could probably only take one Rax, and that one Rax loss is probably going to be inconsequential towards them. However, this game is getting towards the. This is the problem point that the Radiant are now facing. Medusa has peaked.
Indeed.
The Medusa doesn't get much stronger beyond this other than a Divine, and she's gonna get that Divine real soon if she does get it.
Yeah, we're starting to see the problem, right? The entire side of the anchors, they are playing their draft to perfection. As I say that, Lobby charging in, no fear whatsoever. They just can't catch him, no vision at all. This man, just such a sneaky little boy.
Dude, the issue is that now we're getting to the point where they can burst this Dazzle in 1 second, and this Dazzle does not have the items to deal with this. And like a lot of their fights from before, we noticed that the Dazzle was just the hero the entire time, getting the Shallow Graves off at the perfect moments, getting it off so that they can TP. But now that Dazzle just disappears and they start to fight 4v5 as such a key part of their formation, immediately broken. They choose to smoke. They're gonna try and look for this offensive move. One thing that Raiden has not done since the beginning of the game.
Here comes Lorbit again.
Lorbit though.
He doesn't even care. They see him. He breaks the smoke. He pings. He knows they're there. He sees them. He has to know. He's just saw the Dazzle appear right in front of his eyes, and they're all gonna appear on this wall very shortly if they stick around for too long. And it's like what you said, right? It's getting so important for them to stay in this formation. If not, you just get picked off one by one, like we saw. And look at them; they have no mobility. They can't do anything right now. The other sides of the map just being split, pushed in. Chio and Lobbit, just these absolute pests.
This Queen of Pain is so fat.
Oh, and look at
That
this
egg
completed Wind
with the
Waker as
blessing.
well, just for the save. Oh my gosh, Queen of
Charging
Pain.
again, charging again. Dude,
Okay,
this
in on the
Morbid-
tonight, dude. This guy
at
has
the
no
damage.
fear. They don't care at all.
Every time I watch Lorbit Spirit Breaker, I want to play Spirit Breaker. It's so
He's gonna be
it's
so
good.
happy to hear that. That's insane.
But okay, but like now it's like this death ball is cracking.
Yeah.
Right, the death ball is cracking. And this Dusa, like they like now somehow the Radiant feel like they're on a timer. This Radiance does jack shit. It does nothing at this point.
No. So the thing is, I think it's been really important because Burn BMW, he can't really get on top of these heroes, right? So Radiance ending up helping him getting a lot of damage done in these
I know,
fights.
dude, but imagine if he had the Abyssal instead of Radiance right now, and they could burst somebody. And they could
but-
lock down the
No,
Queen.
but then again, we already discussed this, right? Our read was that he doesn't think he's giving people
for sure.
Chio.
Yeah.
In order to 2-9 BKB popped
Dude,
immediately.
he cannot
Backwards
die.
Can
He's
he
not gonna
get?
die, though.
Okay, BKB popped immediately. The Blink a
Oh,
big
the
shot
Blink.
though. Still has the Stormcrafter, he's gonna be A-okay, the rest of the team forming up to try and help him, or rather splitting off to the other sides of the map. Do
they're
they have
blinking
Chio?
for it, they're blinking
If
for
they
it.
get Chio, this could be huge. He has a buyback, but he manages to blink out. Nelly escapes there, Benji gonna get tagged by the dust, but already scurrying away. Very nice little escape there from Chio, starting something off, and Lorbit.
Lorbit!
In again on the shirts, no fear whatsoever. And
They're
the dust,
ignoring
they
him.
just...
They don't even care anymore.
No, they literally dusted, but they completely missed him. He's just way too quick. The sentry as
Okay.
well, a bit, posthumous, but Lorbit.
Alright. Let's like if Lorbit could
Oh
stop
my
charging
God.
for 1 second so we
Lorbit.
can analyze the game.
Lorbit. Okay, he gets caught with the spell though. Literally
No,
does
it
not
doesn't matter. It
matter.
doesn't matter. Bulldoze. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so
okay. Let's accept that Lorbit is just gonna be constantly charging.
Yeah.
What the fuck does Radiant do in this situation? What
they
type of
need
bomb-
a basher on this motherfucker. They need basher on Bang
Yes,
man.
they do.
They actually need basher.
Oh,
'Cause
that's true, he does
they're,
have a basher.
They're lacking so much control, right? Because with this basher
Yeah,
and the swashbuckle cooldown, you can really.
Dude,
swing
this Pango hasn't had item progression in a long time. This
If
is
you want to
rough.
talk about Pango, look at this mask, bro.
Oh.
And like he just used buyback, right? You take a look at buyback again. He needs this. Like he can't afford to spend his gold right now.
He can't.
So he's just gonna be stuck. He's been stuck at 3 items for like 40 minutes.
Alright, Medusa versus the world. Chio. What the
Okay.
fuck? Chio.
Okay.
Alright, just chatting it up.
Yeah, chill. Okay, 2-9 coming out with the slam right now.
Alright, so this game's just gonna... Okay, so we're getting to the point where, like, everybody has buybacks again, so we're reset to, like, at least 2 fights before somebody loses the game.
Okay, so
Um,
let's take a look at some neutral items here.
Yep.
Shirts with this. Okay, shirts almost dying. Smile. Benji with the telescope, so that's gonna be huge for him because he can get those time lapses off, right? And of course Rufio with the Titan Sliver, very big as well. And Vicro with this Trickster Cloak, very integral because he's been okay. As I say that, 2-9 getting God on, has shots to back him up, and the Shadow Grave in the background as well. But 2-9 falling very low. Chio can keep this chase up if he's feeling confident. Is he? Big spot, yes he is.
Can.
But immediately in comes this Solar Guardian as well. Turns around the
They
BKB
can't catch
blinks
him. He jumps
into them.
in.
This could be a little scary though. He's alone here. Has to blink again. Gets pushed back, but the blink out. Bang Rochman, does he have a chase? No, he does not. Has the Yules, but the spell shield as well, and the Sonic Boom away. This man, so damn slippery. Just when you think you got him, and that's the rolling
I
thunder
mean, dude,
gone.
at this point, like, this Queen of Pain has just so many defensive layers of items and abilities that you will never catch her.
Yeah.
The blink is on no cooldown. She has the Lincolns. Is she level 30? She's level 30, right?
Yeah, she's level 30.
Yeah, so she has Lincolns plus Lincolns. Then she has BKB. Then she has Status Resist from Sanjay and Kaya. Then she has armor. Like, you're not killing this Queen of Pain ever. It's not happening. And when she
Okay,
you're
a Ravage
down-
in onto all 5. The Micro catches them all, but he's gonna fall. The Scream of Pain from the back. Rufio starting to clean up. 2-9 falling low. The Shadow Grave keeping you alive momentarily. Benji actually gonna fall as well. The side of one anchor is falling apart. 2 already down, but they managed to get the dazzle. But that's always gonna be the case. Lorbit and Chio, they're in to clean up 2-9 though. Uranium Heart still fighting fit in the middle of it all. Never strike out onto this Medusa to keep him out for now. Burn BMW manages to pick up the Ricky though. Has buyback, so it's not the end of the world. Tags Lorbit with the dust, but now this formation not broken this time. They managed to catch what I presume is a 5-man Ravage from Vicro, but once again Benji and Vicro just falling so fast to the side of just 1 kill please, leaving the cause with a lot of work to do. Rufio
Chio
not
is
the
just
tank.
cutting these waves, man. They
Yeah.
can't catch him. But and
Okay.
Lorbit's doing the same thing.
They're charging
They
in.
can't
Bang
push.
Rochman. Bang Rochman gets knocked down immediately.
Oh
Holy
my God.
shit! This Pango just disappeared.
Dude, the Spirit Breaker is ridiculous.
Okay, they see Roche. This could be huge. This is the X blessing, but I mean most of them already have it. Could be pretty nice for the Tide Hunter or the Ricky.
Dude,
Pocket Ricky.
I think this fight, this Roche is the one time that that Radiant can say, hey, we are going to be here and you are going to have to contest us.
Yeah,
You
this
are
could be
going to
really
have
huge.
to take this 5v5 fight. And it's gonna be really important for Dire as to how they play this. Like this is the they're I think that's what I always feel with Split Push is that yeah, Split Push is really good. It's really, really good. It works. It's just some point this fight is going to happen and you guys are gonna have to learn how to initiate the chaotic fight. Like what Vicromon did
Speaking of
before was
initiate
not
though,
happening.
Chill, going in onto Uranium Heart, just a little poke damage. Okay, actually picks off Burn BM, or at least catches Burn BMW, still has the BKB Abyssal back out, but that lasts literally for half a second. I blinked and I missed it. Burn BMW not making it over the wall, and the Wind Waker as well. The rest of One Anchor's wrapping around to this Dawnbreaker. She has the ulti, but she can't get it off in time, and that's a huge kill.
That is gigantic.
Getting caught out a bit, maybe a bit too, ahead of herself
Roche-
there. And
This Roche is up.
Lobbit, he's not done yet. He sees the dazzle. This could be a two hit.
No,
Bash, where's the bash? No, Lobbit just use him up just for fun. But Lobbit actually a bit too far forward. Has he gone too far this time? He has. And 125 seconds on the deck, just when we thought this could be an opening for the anchors, they get it right
but
back.
they need to walk in to do there's a Roche there. They need to walk into the pit right now.
Chill though. Okay, in comes
He has to
Vico,
force.
blinking forward, 2-9, he has to pop this BKB. He's in a bit of a dicey situation, Shirts as well. The Scream coming out, falling a little low. Is Shirts still alive on this Dazzle for once this entire game? Rolling Thunder in onto Chio, they catch him, the Spear, where's the damage? BKB pop, in comes the Ravage as well. Only catches the Dusa though, Bang Rush Man already in the Rolling Thunder, and the BKB running out for Chio, he's falling a little low, has to be careful, blinks out.
Oh,
no, 257. Okay, Lobbit, nice with the charge. The blink away, Chio, he's gonna be a-okay. TP's out, no follow-up from them. They can't catch him in time.
They need to force something. They need to go somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
that was
do something.
two buybacks from
Yeah.
BMW and 2-9 and Lobbit buying back as well.
Dude, look at how much of a difference it makes when the Dazzle doesn't die.
Yeah.
Like, it changes the entire complexion of the fight. And now they have to walk in. They have to force. They have to force Dire to do something here and to respect them and to react to them. Otherwise,
Okay,
this
blink in, Lobbit. Not blink in, rather charge in from Lobbit. This could be a dieback if he's not careful. He's falling a little low. Manages to get out though. Rufio as well. Blink strike out and the Scream just to scare them off a little bit. Chio, 37 seconds. That's not that big of a deal. They've already started Roche. Shiva's Guard coming out. This could be the huge fight here. If they could pick up the Dazzle, they're going on him immediately. Where's the follow-up? 4 stuff away. Go Setter out.
Living.
Chio, he's falling.
Chio.
The nice time lapse on Benji saves his Queen of Pain, and Vicro now in the thick of things. What can he do though? Hexed up. This Dazzle's still alive, but in comes the Sonic Boom again. They want him so bad. Chio falling a little low. Where's the backup? The Sonic Boom. They managed to get the Dazzle, but he has the buyback. This fight's so chaotic. 2-9. That's the dieback for him. Mars, 2 minutes on the sidelines, and Uranium Heart now popping the Stone Gaze. But is it too late? Rufio right on top of him, burning the mana. Chio turned to stone, but it doesn't even matter. He's fighting fit. This Medusa can't hit anyone. Vicro, no Ravage just yet, but getting knocked out is Chio. Hexed up, the blink away, stays alive again. The Scream already off cooldown, but Chio, he's falling a little low. He needs to be careful. The blink away for now. Rufio starting to get hit up, but Lobbit, he's in again. This buyback from the Dazzle could be huge, but he's falling low again. Wow, how many times have we seen this? The use up, he's gonna fall. Rufio very low as well. This Ricky so low HP, but they've surrounded the Medusa. Where are your friends? Chio, BKB, Ultra Kill. Is it a rampage? Uranium Heart.
rampage!
No, Benji.
Oh my
Gets
God.
out. Time lapse us back. What is this game? 4 on the
What the
sidelines.
fuck?
Buybacks expanded. They have to know. They have to be keeping track. Rufio is buyback too. This could be the time for One Anchors to turn this game around, and it looks so
I think
bad.
they win. I think they
Uranium
win.
Heart. He's just been firing away this entire time, but what can he do?
He can't. They just keep kiting him.
They
He
know
can't-
they're
he
already
can't
on the
heal
tier
anybody.
4s, and Uranium
They
Heart.
win this.
The Ravage as well, just to control these Dusa, they're
the
blinking
Ravage.
in.
Never
Where's
seen
the
that.
backup? It's not there. The Nano Strike, the Bashes, the control. It's so much. Uranium Heart, he's trying his best.
That's a good night.
Good night, the buyback, but the buyback from Rufio just to counter as well. Uranium Heart, what can you do? It's the Divine Rapier, it's the Hail Mary play here. Can he hold them off? There's so much from One Anchors. All of them here to fight, all 5 ready to put a dent in this snake. And they've used him up, they've silenced him, forced back into the fountain. They're They're dealing with the buildings here. Rufio's rolling up. Big Bad Ricky. Here comes Lorbit with the charge. Uranium Heart broken up, stunned up. This Medusa has been such a strong pillar of strength for just one kill please for so long, but it's over. One anchor. Holy shit.
Holy
What
shit,
a fucking
dude.
holy. What a game.
Damn.
Damn!
Damn.
God! God, fuck!
Let's
Oh!
go.
Oh my god! I need to fucking take a nap after. Holy shit! I'm sweating actually. Oh my god! I think I just lost my voice. What an insane comeback from the anchors! What an insane.
That was crazy. That was such a good game for both sides. That was especially well played by Dyer. Dyer played that amazingly well. We had 3 games. That was a banger.
Holy.
That was a banger. That was amazing.
Oh my god.
I just have to say, like, I have to congratulate Dyer because that's not an easy draft to play.
That is so. They like. Oh.
They believed for very long, and they survived the onslaught of Deuce's power spike, which is not something that a lot of teams survive. They did it. They kited them out. We're so disciplined in terms of playing away from each other. We're so disciplined in trying to kill the Dazzle each time first. We're so itemized so well, recognizing that they couldn't catch them properly, and just amazing performance from the Dyer, to be honest.
No,
the Radiant are.
Dude, the
just
Radiant,
wild.
like, you know, Dyer, obviously, they play amazing, but the Radiant as well, like, they look so commanding when they're in their formation, right? And early on, 2-9 and Burn BMW on that Dawnbreaker and Mars, just the unstoppable duo, just causing chaos all around the map. They look so unkillable, but maybe putting too many eggs into the Uranium Heart basket, right? And once again, it's the lack of cash that comes back to bite them. They don't have any ways of getting on top of Chio. So many times we saw this Queen of Pain just get out with a sliver of HP, blinking out, time lapse, saved by a charge. It's so frustrating to play.
It's this weird thing where, like, the Dusa basically has to say, like that if it's the middle of a fight, if anything ever happens, like, Dusa cannot, like, shift her attention towards Lorbit or Queen of Pain at all.
Yeah.
Right? Like she has to literally just be like, I can't catch those people. I can only kill Weaver, Ricky, and Tide. And even then, that's so hard to do.
Yeah, that's
But
the thing,
then the
right?
issue
Because
is-
like you start the fight, the Weaver's running in one fucking direction. The Tide is running in another direction. After he ravages you, you're trying
Ricky's
to hit
fucking
this.
invis, half the time blinking everywhere. Like,
You're trying to fucking hit the Ricky, he blinks away to the other side of the fight. You try and chase him, there's a Queen of Pain, tags you with a Shadow Strike, you manta, suddenly there's a charge up your asshole. Like, how do you even fucking play the fight? How do you even play the
why
fight?
you need stuns. Unfortunately.
Dude, Uranium Heart, I gotta say, this Medusa played his fucking heart out. Like, really played his heart out. Like, he really tried to do as much damage as he can. He was that pillar for his team. It just was not enough. There's only so much you can do on a Medusa. It's so fucking hard for both sides, but they really made it work for them.
I think some key things is that, you know, Radiant, there were, like, moments where, like I think Dyer just held really well. I think that one fight, as Radiant was pushing their advantage into the mid lane racks, and they were able to pick off the Dusa, force a buyback from different people, force their own buybacks, take advantage of the fight. Like, they like recognized their moments where they had the shine, and they showed. Like, it was a very, very good game by them. Radiant. So, like, I think going into this next draft, Radiant is definitely going to get some more stuns. They might change their strategy. Who knows? This Dazzle might... I don't know. This Dazzle did really well considering the situation.
They are not fucking giving Lorbit Spirit Breaker. That's for sure.
I think they should ban
There's
it. I think
no
they should
fucking...
absolutely ban
There's
it.
no fucking way they give
I think you
Lorbit
banned the Spirit Breaker. Give it away. Take it away. Take it away. You don't want this shit. I
Holy...
need this bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, thank you everyone. I don't know how many of you guys are watching. I know some of you guys are the homies, some of you guys are WLDL people. Some of you guys might know me, you know, just might not even know Dota. Appreciate you guys being here. Don't know if most of you understand what exactly you just saw, but we just had an absolute banger of a game 1. We're gonna come back for game 2 and maybe even... I don't think we're gonna get game 3, but just because of the... Okay, wait, let me... casters BRD as well. My brain is fried. Yeah, but what a game. I'm gonna leave you guys with some music for the moment. Don't worry about it. Let me... Oh, oops. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna turn this off. And yeah, this was don't judge me. This was done for my cast, okay? I'm gonna, or at least this was done for something else. So let me try and finagle the. Yeah, okay. So a little bit small here, but we'll be okay. Let me just pop this open. And yeah. Okay, so we'll be right back. Give us like 5 minutes or like less. I'll probably be back. I'm just need to go to the washroom. But what an absolute banger. If you guys, I need to go for a break. You can fucking entertain the stream for a while if you want.
Alright, I went to the